Hi everyone, Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi. Whenever I feel like having a dessert that will be on the lighter side, creme caramel at once comes to my mind. It is amazing how you can take everyday ingredients like milk, eggs and sugar and transform them into a dessert that tastes so delicious. Today I have brought a twist to this caramel custard recipe by adding mango pulp, which takes this dessert to another level. So let's get started. We will start by preparing the milk. Heat the milk on medium-low heat. Do not allow it to come up to a boil, just let it come up to a simmer. When you see those little bubbles around the edges, lower the heat and add the sugar. Give a stir, and as soon as all the sugar gets dissolved, take it off heat. While that cools down, I will make the caramel. Try to take a heavy-bottomed pan with a light color for making your caramel. My saucepan is still on my countertop. I always do this off heat. Add the sugar, add 2 tablespoons of water and a few drops of lemon juice. The lemon juice prevents crystallization of the sugar. Now I will put it on my stove top. Keep it on medium-low heat to start with. Now you must remember not to stir while making your caramel. Keep all your spoons away and don't even look at them while making this because stirring will lead to crystallization of the sugar. Just let it sit on the stove and do its own job. What you need to do is to just patiently stand by its side and stare at it. Do not even think of texting anybody at this time or run to see your favorite character on television thinking that you will be back in a few seconds. Please don't be impatient as this takes about 5 to 8 minutes to develop color. When you start seeing it getting a little bit of color, lower the heat a little more and you can just gently swirl the pan from time to time to get that even browning. When it starts to change color, it goes pretty fast, so be very careful. You need that gorgeous amber color, but do not let it turn too dark as that will make it bitter. If this is your first time making caramel, I would advise you to take it off heat as soon as the color starts to change from golden to a deeper shade. The color has reached my level of satisfaction, so I took it off heat and pointing the pan away from me, I added a tablespoon of hot water. Please be very careful doing this as the caramel is extremely hot. The water brings down the temperature, preventing the caramel from getting more dark. Pour it immediately into your custard bowls as it turns hard very quickly, so you have to hurry at this point. Swirl the bowls to coat the bottom evenly. You can even use one large steel or metal container instead of making individual portions like this. Next, we will make the custard. We need 3 yolks. Please do not discard that egg white. Keep it in the fridge in an airtight container and make a nice fluffy omelette for next day's breakfast. Egg whites stay good in the fridge for about 2 days. Then I also need 1 whole egg. Lightly mix it. The milk is still warm. Now here again comes another test of patience. Add milk little at a time and mix. Since the milk is still a bit warm, if you add it all in one go, you will end up scrambling the eggs. We are not making scrambled egg custard today. So with one hand, add the milk a little at a time and immediately mix it with your other hand. Next comes the star of the show, the mango pulp. I am using canned mango pulp today. You can even use fresh sweet mangoes. Check the description box for details if you are planning to use fresh mangoes. I am now going to strain this. By straining, we can get rid of any egg solids or fibers from those mangoes, and it gives a silky texture to the custard. As you can see, there is some froth floating on top. I like to get rid of that as well. or else they form small air bubbles inside the custard. When you cut into the custard, you want to see that smooth velvety texture, for which it's worth going through all these steps. Pour the custard into the bowls. You can even apply some butter to your bowls before pouring the caramel. I didn't, as my custard slips off my bowls quite easily. Cover each bowl with aluminum foil. If you are using a tiffin box, then please attach the lid. Next, coming to the steaming part, I haven't switched on my stove yet. I placed a towel in the bottom. You can even use a steel rack like this. The towel prevents the bowls from getting that direct heat from the stove and results in a smoother custard. I had boiled some water in my electric kettle. Add hot boiling water until the water comes about 1/3 up the sides of the bowls. Cover the pan and keep it on medium-low heat for about 30 to 35 minutes. Steam them until the edges are just set, but the center will still jiggle slightly when gently shaken, and a skewer or knife inserted in the center comes out clean. It can have this little watery kind of appearance in the center, but it will look set along the edges. Carefully take out the bowls and let them cool completely. Then cover them and refrigerate for at least 6 hours or up to 2 days. The longer it sits in the fridge, the tastier it gets. I know this is another test of patience. That's why I made one in that small jar, so that I can get an early taste if I get too impatient. Run a knife around the bowl. Give a little shaky to loosen the edges. And then out comes all that reward for your patience. The fruity mango flavor adds so much freshness to this dessert. You've got to try this as it is so delicious. This is Mumbi, and thanks for joining me. Please stay safe and healthy. Bye bye.